Do you ever feel disconnected from your team and your projects? Are you missing opportunities for improved productivity and collaboration? Perhaps you feel overwhelmed by too much to do in too little time. I'm Robert Clark, the founder of Rescoper, and we're here to show you exactly how you can create a connected, organized environment for your team that stays on top of projects. Let's get started. Rescoper is an automated task workspace where work is organized and more approachable, so your projects get done sooner. Getting started takes just a few seconds, so let's jump right in. Once you've created your Rescoper account, you can start setting up projects. Creating a project in Rescoper is as simple as entering the project's name. You can use Rescoper to organize projects of all types and sizes, from your software project, to marketing and advertising, to your customer setup, or even for vacation planning. I've gone ahead and created a project titled Your Software Project. Now, we can start entering the tasks for that project. Adding a task is easy as well. Simply name the task. We'll use fix a bug on the home page. Enter an estimated time frame of this task. We'll say 2 hours. And we need to have this done by tomorrow. So I will go ahead and create that task. Keep in mind when creating tasks that the scope is not necessarily the entire time frame that you'll be working on that task, such as 4 weeks, rather the time you would log on that task if you were to sit down and work on it non-stop, say 3 days. After you've started to enter your tasks in Rescoper, you can start organizing your project efficiently. We'll take a look at this new task titled Fix CSS Bug and prioritize it. Prioritizing a task is done using the task goal date and priority slider, from very low to very high. To assign a task to another teammate, simply start typing their name in the assignee box and find the appropriate name. You can also add collaborators, who can also view and log work for that task in their schedule. When it's time to invite a new teammate to Rescoper, you can invite them using their email. You can invite them to join your master group at any time, or assign them directly to the task through their invitation. Task-specific comments in Rescoper help organize conversation and eliminate unorganized emails about work. You can also share files directly through Rescoper by attaching them to a comment. Now that we covered the basic, the real magic begins. On the left of your dashboard, you'll notice your schedule. Our automatic scheduler accounts for all work, even between many projects, and provides you with a real-time schedule that adapts as you work. On the right is your team's activity feed, and also the overviews on your projects. Your project overview includes your team's estimated completion date, my remaining work, and progress standings, so you'll know exactly where your team stands. If you do fall behind schedule, risk falling behind, or become overworked, Rescoper will make recommendations to keep your entire team on track. If your workload is unbalanced and causes you to risk missing deadlines, we'll recommend balancing the workload. If you're behind schedule, Rescoper will provide you with exact next steps to catch up and get ahead. It's important to know where your teammates stand along all phases of the project. For this reason, if you click on a teammate's name anywhere throughout the system, you'll be able to see their schedule for today. You'll also be able to look at their open tasks and what tasks they've recently created. Going back to project overviews, we know how important it is to keep updated on where your projects stand, and as such, Rescoper provides productivity graphs, workload balance charts, and a project overview chart for your exact status. Before we wrap up on this webinar today, I want to show you a few more notable features. Along with tasks, Rescoper also has the ability to add events that are included in your schedules. In addition, you can create ideas. Think of ideas as a brainstorming phase for work. We'll add an idea named Try Out New jQuery Plugin for Integration. If enabled, customers can also submit ideas as feedback for your projects through a project's brainwave page. Customers and teammates can then vote on and discuss these ideas for direct incorporation with your project, as well as submit scope bids of their estimated completion time when deciding on who to assign it to. I say this personally. I want to help your team succeed. If you have any questions at all, you can always contact me personally at robert@rescoper.com. Let's get your team's connected and organized environment set up and make your projects a success. Go ahead, click that button below to get started right now.